Yes, sorry, but I won't do some kind of. No, I don't believe it! But no, it's so emotional. Because I won't acting as other do, but I just react and just want to share my thought with you. Hi people and welcome to this new video, an episode from Mazegan. You have to listen to great French music today because we're talking about the queen of French pop. It's Mylène Farmer. Yes, after our first video that I made recently, this is a second video about Mylène Farmer. I like her so much, so I want to make some other video on her. And just before, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So I propose to watch two songs of Mylène. It's the first one, it's a video, and the second one, it's a live performance. The first one is the song Sans Logique from the album Ainsi Soit Je, and this is the music video. And after we will watch the performance of 2K6 Avant que l'ombre, the song from the Avant que l'ombre tour album. And let's go. So it's directed by Laurent Boutonnat, and this song was released in 1989 from the album Ainsi Soit Je. Very dark ambience there. It's a snake. There's some wind. Maybe it's very cold. As a thriller at the beginning of the thriller. Okay, so the little girl is holding a Christ. Okay. There are some people, maybe they are celebrating some death or something like this. And Mylène is there in couple. There are some castanets in the song, and the beat is growing. Okay. So it seems they want to unite them forever with the blood. What is she doing? What a crystalline voice, very high pitch. Seems to be some more Hispanic people or Latin American people. Okay. Okay, so the song itself, it's a kind of mix of synth pop from this area. Very punchy drums, I think, and also the crystalline voice of Mylène is so beautiful, so light in this melody. The melody is really from the up and down. The composition from Laurent Boutonnat is just excellent because there are some different mood in just the first verse and the bridge. So I think it's very interesting, and the video seems to be as this band with Mylène. Maybe she's leading with her boyfriend. They are seems to be quite poor, and I like the earth of Mylène. The ginger earth of Mylène is very striking compared to other character of this video. And there are these people, maybe they are all in black, maybe they are celebrating a death or something like this, and they are attending some spectacle, it seems. Very mysterious. She seems so childish and naive also, but oh, very dancey part, even though the lyrics are very strong and dark. Okay, so she seems to be the belle, and they're doing some corridor. That is the spectacle that people wanted to see. They're playing with her. Oh, they're getting some money as a retribution, a reward for the spectacle. It's very well. Oh, so nicely shot there. The sync between the visual and the song, with the drums and the hi-hat and the kick playing very fat, and just there you got the hand of the boy being cut by the horns of Milen. It's very striking, and also it gives some momentum to the video and also the song, because it's during the second chorus. The castanet adds something very powerful. Oh, seems to be the ending. Wow, so violent, so disturbing, and the people are so overwhelmed by this death. It's completely crazy. Okay, it's the extended mix for the video. It's so nicely shot. People seems to be very well, very dirty. Oh, it's the devil that is waking up, maybe. Oh, she's taking revenge. Oh, so nasty, so violent. And people seems to be exhausted by this violence, or enjoying it. But I think, okay, so she has killed him. It was her love, but she's becoming a devil just in 1 second. And now it's raining, and people are getting out and coming back to their homes, and the drama is there. She seems to be very sad and regrets this gesture. It does so well with the song, because the lyrics are very disturbing also. She can be an angel, and suddenly she can be a devil. Oh, she's crying some tears of blood. It's very striking. Laurent Boutonnat always does some incredible video with striking visual, and I think this one is one of his best, because it's very relevant. You don't know if he wanted to tackle some problematic about the violence that is so loved by the masses, or if he wanted to show some diverse personality faces of Milen, as the song itself is referring, because you can be someone very nice and also have another part of you as a devil. And the song itself is just fantastic. The beat is very nice. The composition, the melody is so beautiful. Even if though there are no some melodic structure in the chorus, but I love at the end when the chorus is mixing with the second part of the vocals of Milen. It's just fantastic, and I think the lyrics are so beautiful, words are so well chosen, and I was a kid when I was listening this song, and the part when she says, "Your eyes, I can cut it, Narciso Lefandre." It was just, I was so shocked when I was a kid. So this song is just a marvel, and the video is so striking, so stunning. It's a marvel also. There are there are so many references. I cannot know every of this reference. So you can tell me in the comment, and tell me kindly, because I don't know everything. Maybe there are some expert of Milan career that can explain me some of this reference in this video, because it's so incredible. After, we have to talk about a live performance. It was Avant que l'ombre, the main the title of the album from 2K5, and also the title of the tour of the 2K6, Avant que l'ombre à Bercy. And the song, it's Avant que l'ombre. So the audience is completely in trance. It's nice to hear it, and there is some water that is falling just in front of the audience. The first rank is so nice. It's an incredible experience, I think, when you live it. And she's in an outfit, very nice outfit. Seems to be something as a Japanese influence. Is worth a show, I think. I regret to not to be there. Maybe some of you were there in Bercy, or because it was just only played in Bercy, because the spectacle was so immense and full of effects, and the scene was just so big that it was impossible to transport it in other towns. So she stayed more than 13 days in Bercy. This curtain of water is just very impressive. The softness of her voice, even in live, it's impressive. Lauchi town. So emotional. The beat is beginning with a high kick. The piano and the keyboard are very slow and subtle. She's working as a goddess, I think. Oh, and the curtain of water is just spreading on the left and on the right to allow Milan to come. Yes, and yes, it's fantastic because she's talking about the past, the passé, and it is written in water. I think it's just incredible to see it in live. I never see this kind of special effect in a tour, and it's really stunning, the visual. She's completely inhabited by the song and the lyrics. The lyrics are very strong, very striking, because it seems it's the end, and she's remembering something that happened. She knows that she has loved already just before the ending of maybe the life or something like this. She's so a great performer to do it. Nice drawing. It's a painting with the woman, both women on the side, and the steps, the red color, the red light, and the lights everywhere. There are also snakes on the lights. So striking. She's expressing her grief, her anger, her fear, and the guitar is just so powerful. This Curtain of Water is fantastic, really. And the curtain is closing now that Mylène is climbing the stairs. This outfit is just incredible. Oh yes, and you see the woman, the silhouette of the woman in the shape of water. Just poetic, fantastic. This slow motion is just fantastic, and this spectacle is just fantastic. I think it's so powerful. It's make an impact, and you're very emotional because you see Abraham on the drums. Excellent, so strong. And Mylène is climbing, you don't know where, but everything is red, as blood, as it seems to be very dark and sad. And now she's almost naked. She undressed herself. The momentum when she's climbing, and all the instrumental part that you get on the CD, but here is live, and it's well played with the guitarist, the drum, and also the keyboard player, that is Yvan Cassar, very well-known French keyboard player, and piano player and arranger also, just dressed in this spectacle as a Kitaro. I don't know if you know this Japanese Kitaro is just one of the father of all the new age and electronic keyboards during the 70s and the 80s. It's just amazing player and artist that is continuing to do some disc even right now, and I think maybe it was a wing of Yvan Cassar, because he was dressed with the same hair and the same outfits as Kitaro. But anyway, this is said. I think this performance is just so huge. I know why many people talk about this performance, and the song itself is so emotional. Her posture is so bizarre, strange, as she's not a woman or human even. Seems as a creature that is going into the fog and the smoke. Striking. goodbye to everyone with this sign. Everyone is screaming and crying. So powerful, it's quite out of nowhere, really. It's the closing, the end of the concert, and the door are closing. Wow. It's just awesome, incredible performance. That's for now. Hope you like this reaction. So if you like it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I will do some other Milen's video. I hope to stay in the spirit of Milen and not to say some completely wrong things. Tell me kindly in the comment if there are some adjustment or some reference that I don't know. And don't forget to take care of you and of your relatives, and to listen to every Milen's album and single and unreleased song and live performance in CD, in streaming and in videos. I see you very soon. Take care and bye.